Hey everyone, Cameron here, and today we're going to be talking about Gorilla Corp's lore, and this episode is going to be part of the playlist, because I'm going to be adding all this to a playlist. Yeah, you heard me. Want to see all the series, and you don't want to scramble through a bunch of shorts, I'm going to make a playlist just for the videos too, but theory time, part 3! Anyway, we're going to be talking about our oh my lord! Okay, okay. We're going to be talking about the debt. Now, if you don't know what the debt is, in Gorilla Corp, or the Ghost Reactor, there is a sign in Ghost Reactor that says something along the lines of, that if you collect enough gems and do enough work, that you will eventually, you'll get paid. But your debt always comes first, obviously. It says something like that. It doesn't say that, specifically, but it says something about you having debt, and that when all the work you're gonna do is gonna go to your debt first, and then you're gonna start getting paid. That's the sign. I'll put an image on screen. Now, what this means, it means that the gorillas that were working there probably were forced into it, and they owed the company a lot of money. Why they owed the company a lot of money? We have no idea, but maybe it was because they broke something or did something bad to the facility, or they just owed it a lot of money for borrowing money. We don't know. But that's just some speculation. We know that they have debt. Us gorillas that work there, if you're an employee there, you have debt. They have debt, and when everything get paid, it goes to pay off your debt first, and then you start getting actually paid. But it's not like it doesn't matter, because it doesn't seem like there's an escape. But at the same time, it also says that you have a pay grade, and that buying tools with your company points basically lowers your pay. So the more careful you are, the less of a debt that gets paid off. Gorilla Corp might be trying to get rid of these people. That might be forcing these people into this labor just for them to die, which is kind of just sickening. They want you not to buy anything, so that way your debt stays high and rarely gets paid off from the beginning. That's what they want. And if you spend more, the less pay you're gonna get. You might even get into the negative. We don't know. But that's just what they say. I'm gonna show an image of the signs up on screen, so either right there, and you can even go in the map to see it yourself. But yeah, we can only assume that the people working at Gorilla Corp had some type of debt because they owed the company money, and instead of the company just like forcing it out of them, they made them work there for their debt without leaving. And until they're done paying their debt, which will take a long time, they might just die there. We don't know. They want them to stay down there. They want infinite labor to keep getting these cores, because maybe these cores are important for research, and Gorilla Corp doesn't want to risk giving out high-paid or high-intelligent employees. Maybe they don't want to lose those people, so they're getting these people that owe money and having them work down there. That could be the reason. And it's a very strong standing theory, because why else would there be nuclear waste barrels, a whole bunch of these nuclear cores that seem to be really toxic to the gorilla body and all this? Why would they have that down there? They must be wanting these things for some type of power, maybe like a power source or something, because they have this translucent acid and all that. We don't know. All we know is that these gorillas have debt to the company, and they're forced to work down there, and once they're done paying off their debt, then they actually start getting paid. But it's not like they actually can use the money, or if they even pay them at all. We don't know. Gorilla Corp just seems to want these people gone, because maybe they're a nuisance to the company. Maybe they don't want them. That's the only reason why. Can't really describe it any further. But that's all I can know about the situation. Anyway, that was it for today's theory video. Theory time part 3. Have perseverance, be kind, and have a nice day, everyone. Bye.